So here comes the right side with the turbine. So I'm gonna check the head, and you can see actually there are some debris. There are some debris from the transmission already in that part. So I'm gonna make sure that that thing gets removed. So that's very rare that that stuff makes it right here. Usually it's deep in the transmission. However, this head is kind of clean, so I'm gonna put it aside. And now I'm gonna check, what has really happened. So this is loose, so that's bad. So something has happened over there. And I will check the turbine. Turbine looks pretty much good. There is no damage on the on the on the wheels, which are connected to the planetary wheels. So I'm gonna put this turbine right here, and I'm gonna examine the right side, and you can see this right side is actually okay, and it spins the way it should. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it out. Despite it spins just fine, I'm thinking I will pull it. No, I will not actually. That side is spinning, the way it should. That's the planetary wheels. I don't see any problem there. And the holes right here, they look pretty much clean also. So anyway, let's check it out. It's good to check it when we are taking the transmission apart. So all parts are just running fine. So looks good to me. There is a little problem right here. Oh no, it is not. So it's actually everything looks pretty much good. So this customer bought a brush approximately a year ago. It lasted 12 months. So what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna kind of clean it with a napkin right here. There might be some kind of minerals and stuff. So, and I'm gonna put everything back because I don't see any damage. Okay. So if I don't know where the washer is, I'm using this tool, so I can check and see inside, and there is no washer. So I'm gonna put a washer back where it belongs to, and again I'm gonna check each planetary wheel. So here's the washer. So everything looks pretty much good. So I have no reason to replace it or change it. So that might go back. Here it looks like, yeah, the washer is here. So I have no reason to replace it. So I'm gonna put it back where it belongs to. So like I said, the tron is running pretty much good. Now here, let's open the left side, which has been broken. So we are going to use needle nose pliers, and I'm gonna take part by part. So I'm gonna examine it again. So looks pretty much good here. I don't see any damage. Sometimes this gray part, which is like an insert inside of this part, might pop up. So you can easily put it back by pushing that insert back. So that's number one. Here is number two. That's exactly what I was talking about. This part So that's wrong. So you can fix it very easily. You push it back, you just check it, and that's exactly how it's supposed to look like. Okay, so here the O-ring came off, so that's obviously wrong. It has to come back. That's why again I'm using this tool. It's really handy. Comes by the way, it comes with a pressure washer. So number 1 and number 2 look pretty much good. I don't see any damage. So but now here comes the part number 3, which is pretty broken, and we can see that's a planetary wheel, or set number 3 gave up from some reason. Not sure if the customer dropped the brush or if it was just, you know, some kind of material failure. But I usually, you know, when I see you know, number 3 so damaged, that tells me that there was some kind of accident where customer probably dropped the brush from the solar array. So that's really, that's you know, massive damage, and you can see that the number 3 gave up, and there is actually more parts in the transmission, and everything has to come out. So when the number 3 is so broken like that, then we have to also examine the O-rings, which are right here. So usually there might be something broken or missing, but I don't see it. However, there are still some parts inside the transmission which needs to be removed, like that. Again, the needle nose pliers are just doing really great job though. Look, I can grab it. And what is really important also is to check the hose right here, the openings. So that might be sometimes clogged by plastic, and there might be also more debris, which we see right here. And again, it needs to be removed from the broken transmission. Okay, see, like that. So there's one more part. Okay, here we go. So problem is, I see there is some damage right here on the O-ring where the planetary wheels are running. So I have to remove it, and because of that, we are using a very simple tool. You can find it at every Home Depot store, which is actually paint can opener with that kind of thing, and it's really handy when we need to pull those O-rings from the aluminum housing. Okay, so I'm gonna work on it. So it's gonna take me a couple minutes.